Good morning, folks. Happy Easter to you. I thought this would be a good day to come on, have a cup of coffee with you, and let's real talk. You see the title of this video, First Holiday Alone. The reason I wanted to come on and talk to you is because I've been there. I've been in your shoes. Is this your first holiday without your loved one, without your husband, without your father, without your child, without a really good friend, a close family person that you held dear to your heart? It changes things, as you know. The thumbnail, He is Risen, means a lot to me because of all the loss I've had in my life, including my precious son. And put all religions to the side. I am not affiliated with a religion. However, I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus Christ. I do believe in his crucifixion and his resurrection. And today we celebrate his resurrection. Now, many people have little ones, big family dinners, and they're all focused on last night, making sure that Easter basket looked perfect and the eggs were colored. We used to do that on Good Friday. We, as a family, we'd color Easter eggs and get them all prepared. Children love that and decorate them and just let them sit on the table. And then Holy Saturday at night, when all the kids would go to bed, moms all around the world would put that Easter basket together and carefully place those precious Easter eggs that their children colored, drew on, whatever the case. And the Easter baskets were filled, set on a decorative table. And in the morning, this morning, children all around the world hopped out of bed, ran to that table to get their Easter basket, all excited because chocolate Easter bunnies are in there and those yucky yellow peeps. And those precious Easter eggs that they colored on Good Friday. Mom's in the kitchen, grandma's in the kitchen, starting to prepare that big Easter dinner. Things are coming together, right? Family goes to service, maybe together, Easter service, maybe not, but you're still getting ready for that big Easter dinner. You have to remember It's not like that for everybody. You have to think of the person that doesn't have that. Their life has changed, and it's changed forever because that special partner, that special parent, that special child that used to draw on the Easter eggs, they're not there. They have risen just like Jesus. So there's a void. Changes your whole perspective on this holiday and for every holiday hereafter. That void, that person missing. It's tough. It's very tough. And many times we try to fight through as we hold the tears back within us. We try to fight through and make that holiday dinner because we got other family members. We can't disappoint them. It's not affecting them as it's affecting us because to us, it was our loved one. It was our partner, our significant other, our child, our sibling, whoever it may be. So for us, it's a personal void, but it doesn't affect the rest of the family in the very same way. I mean, grief affects everybody differently, right? So you still have to go through the motions because they have expectations. This is a holiday. But when you're older and now your children got their own families, they're helping their kids prepare the Easter basket. You're sitting in your place with memories. Memories of when you made Easter baskets with that significant other or for that significant other. You remember the happy faces, and it hit you. I don't care if it's been a day, a week, a month, a year, 10 years, 20 years. We glorify that person. They've risen. They went home. You know, I had a counselor ask me when I was going through therapy for my son. I had a counselor ask me, "How do you think of him right now, right here, today? How do you get through the day? Where do you place him in your mind?" And I looked at the therapist and I said, I pretend he's on vacation. I pretend he's out of town on vacation, and at some point, he'll go home. He'll come home. That's how I get through my everyday. I pretend he's out of town. And the therapist looked at me and he said, You have that totally backwards. I'm like, "What?" He said, "You have that totally backwards. You are the one that's on vacation. You are the one that is not around. You are present here." But he went home. He's at home. You're the one on vacation. And do you know that made so much sense to me? We're all eventually gonna go home. We're all eventually gonna have our own resurrection. And when that thought clicked in my head, I was able to resonate with that. I was able to connect because, yeah, I physically can't see him or them, my mother, my aunts, my uncles, not only my son, my nieces. I physically can't see them, but I could still talk to them. They can still hear me because there is no border between here and home. Just like you pray, Jesus hears it all. There's nothing stopping your thoughts and prayers to Him. Same way with your loved ones. They watch you, they see you, they hear you. Their spirit is all around you all the time. So you think you're alone. You just got a blinder on. You can't see them. They're there. I'm going to tell you a little story. My mom died on Holy Saturday, day before Easter. I was little, really little. And all I remember was getting really excited. I already had my pretty brand new Easter dress with my patent leather pretty shoes, and it was 1963. And I was all excited the Easter bunny was gonna come. Good Friday, we colored all the eggs and we were getting ready, and Saturday morning, my mom and my oldest sister went out to go pick up some stuff, and mom never came home. My father came home, he had to work that day. My father came home from work, could barely talk, crying. I was too little to understand, I didn't know. He said something to my older sister, and I didn't hear it. And then my older sister started crying. The Not the oldest, not the one that was with mom, because I have 3 siblings older than me. And then all of a sudden, a few people started coming to the house. I didn't understand any of it. I just kinda blew it off. I didn't know why everybody was crying. I didn't know why there was hugs. I didn't understand it. And then after a while, everybody went home, and I'm in my own little world in my room, and I'm still excited because in the morning, it's gonna be Easter morning, and Easter Bunny's gonna bring me my basket. I knew not to bother Dad because for some reason, he was all upset. My sisters didn't come and talk to me. So I tucked myself into bed that night, and I'm all excited and can't wait for the morning because I get to run out and get my Easter basket and get to put on my pretty little Easter dress and my patent leather shoes to go to church. Easter morning, I woke up. That excitement in me. I ran into the living room to our table. And there was no Easter basket. And I'm looking all around the living room, and I go into the kitchen, and I'm looking in the kitchen, and there's no Easter basket. My father comes into the room, and he says, "What are you looking for?" He wasn't thinking. His wife had just died. He wasn't thinking. "What are you looking for?" I said, "Danny, the Easter bunny didn't come. Why didn't the Easter bunny come? Where's my basket?" And my father just kinda took a deep breath and just kinda walked away, and my oldest sister, who was with mom when she died, my mother had a massive heart attack while they were out shopping. My oldest sister came up to me and told me that mom was the Easter bunny and mom's not coming back. I still didn't quite understand. We're too young to understand. Gone is gone, right? We There's never an explanation, not to a child. And I never got to put on my pretty little Easter dress. I take that back. I did get to wear it, and the patent leather shoes. I did get to wear it. And that was to the viewing of my mother. I didn't quite understand that either. There she was laying there, and everybody's crying, and I just remember somebody whispering to me, "She's sleeping." The whole reason I'm telling you this is because our holidays, the first one, as many of you are going through right now, this might be your first holiday without that very special person. So you know what I'm talking about. Or maybe they left on Christmas, like my son. He left 10 days before Christmas, but same thing. You know what that first holiday is. It's hard. It's really hard. But I want you all to remember they, like Jesus Christ, went home. You are on vacation, waiting to go home. Yes, there is an extra seat at your dining room table. Yes, maybe you didn't get an Easter basket. Yes, maybe there's not going to be a big dinner because maybe the person that went home was the cook. But you just got to do the best you can. And other family members to be with is helpful. But if that's not available, maybe you're a senior that never had children, maybe you're a senior that don't live by children, or you don't have to be a senior. Maybe it's just you know, you're an adult, but you live out of state, and so being with family isn't an option. Well, you know what you do then? You say your prayers in the morning, talk to Jesus about his resurrection, say your prayers to your loved one that you're thinking about them, and then treat today like any other day. It's all in what you make it. If you want to make it horrific for yourself and mentally make it worse, that's the choice. But as we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus, we also need to celebrate the resurrection of our loved one and how lucky they are to be home. They finally went home from this hell of a vacation that we're on. We're still here because we're not done with our journey, but they're done with theirs. And they got to go home. So we have to cherish that and take yourself out for a meal. Don't sit and dwell on it. Maybe if shopping makes you happy, go out and walk up and down the aisles. I know money's tight. Just go walk up and down the aisles. Cake, I know they sell individual cakes for something, a pie. Go pick something. Satisfy yourself. Don't consume all the pity for yourself.